You have to understand YouTube is, it's all about transitioning and doing different things, okay? I can't stay stuck, I can't stay stiff, and I can't stay boring. That's why you have. Cause the way you're looking at me keeps driving me mad. I don't understand how you do it to me. I don't wanna go back, but I can't even sleep when you're next to me. Oh, I don't know how you do it. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? I don't know how long I can go, taking it, taking it, taking it slow. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? Well, hello, happy Thursday. I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed, and staying productive. I hope today was a good Thursday for everybody. Okay, I hope that some of us was able to pull ourselves up, get ourselves out of those funks. I hope some of us was able to acknowledge some things about ourselves, recognize things about ourselves, acknowledge things about ourselves. Also, I hope that some of us was able to face certain things about ourselves. Um, I just want to say in the last video, was it the last video? The video before the last video where I was asking you the reason why, what is your reason for being here? If you are hiding something, what is the reason why you are hiding? Why are you barricading yourself? Just basically certain questions to knowing what you want, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. If that makes sense. So those was the questions that I was asking. And I read y'all comments, y'all. I haven't replied back to y'all, but a lot of y'all gave reasons of why y'all watch me, why was y'all listening, why y'all was here, and I appreciate all of it, you know. Um and I would say for y'all, it's the same thing for me. The reason why I get on here is because at the end of the day, I done read a comment where somebody say, well, I was in a funk today and you helped me a little bit. That's all that matters. All I can do is a little bit. I can give a little, but you have to give the rest. You understand? Um, HerSheMe, it's me. HerSheMe, it's you. HerSheMe, it's us. Okay, I explained in my last video, HerSheMe, for a lot of the questions of people asking HerSheMe. You got your answer. If you didn't watch the video, you won't know your answer. I'm just saying, just real talk. So before I jump into the today video, y'all, basically I just want to talk about healing. Okay, I want to talk about healing, and then the power of your thoughts within you. Okay. I want to tell y'all, as I told y'all in my last video, I was going back to the real world. I've been back in the real world. Okay. So when I do HerSheMe, I'm trying to see how it all fit in. I probably will be coming later during the day, maybe around this time, or I'll still be posting early if I record and then just put it out early, okay? But let me say, HerSheMe is still gonna be here for whoever, okay? But I had to, yeah, I had to get back to me, get back to, yeah. Um, and I just want to say to a lot of people, just be mindful and be careful of the things that you do and the things that you say. Um, Because I think a lot of us can lose ourselves real quick without knowing that we have lost our way somehow, or somehow I am slowly losing myself. You understand? And sometimes it takes somebody to come to you and slap you a couple times and jack you up in order for you to recognize, like, what am I giving? And that's where I'm at, okay? Um anyway, so what I want to talk about today, y'all, is basically healing, okay? and I don't know where this came from, but healing. What do y'all consider healing? Okay, that's what I want to know. A lot of people say that they are healing from a trauma, they are healing from certain situations, they are healing from relationships, they are healing from their past, they are healing from heartache, they're healing from a sickness or whatever the case may be. But what is really considered healing? Because a lot of us can say that we are healing, but at the same time we're healing, we're still in tune with the things that we're trying to heal from. I would say that. So then I will bounce back and say, how is that healing? How is that healing when we're still in tune what we're trying to in tune with what we're trying to heal from? Um, I know a lot of y'all and a lot of us, y'all, and I put myself in there too. Certain things we try to heal from, but knowing anything that you want in life, even dealing with healing, it takes time, it takes work, it takes effort. And I wouldn't say healing of trauma. I think I just want to stick to right now with trying to love yourself. Healing from whatever it is that has you not loving yourself. And I want to talk about not loving yourself is because man, y'all, me reading some of these comments and y'all say to each to a lot of to a I would say each and every one of y'all that makes the comment about, you know, it helping me love myself or trying. I think just like I asked the question of why are you here? If you don't mind, just can I ask y'all the question of what is it if you don't mind expressing, okay? And if you don't want to express it in the comments, just email me. I want to know what is it that has you to where you have to build or you have to try to learn to love yourself? Or what is it, how would I say, that has you not really loving yourself? That's what I want to know. Because there's a part of me I'm trying to move forward, but I can't get past a lot of people not loving themselves. What is it that has you feeling that way? What is it that has you walking around that way? What is it that has you identifying yourself the way that you do? I think that's painful. That's hurtful. I'm not you, but I can feel that that's that's deep. You understand? And I think that's where I want to land today. Because a lot of y'all say like y'all watch my videos and I help y'all to love yourselves. But then that makes me want to hit y'all back with the question of what is it that has you not loving yourself? Is it something that you're dealing with? Is it something that you're holding on to? Is it just the way that you identify you? What is it? So if y'all don't mind, can y'all answer that question for me? I think I'm not I think I don't I no. Let me say it like this. I think I just want to understand. You understand? Because as I said in my other video, if the love is not there for yourself, how can you expect anyone to really give you true love? You understand? And I know a lot of y'all say, well, you might not need it, okay? You might not need it, or you might already have it, okay? You might already have it because don't get me wrong, there are some people that will be with you to understand you and try to just help you where you need to be. You understand? But where's the pressure that has you not loving yourself? I think I want to know that. Because it's a feeling there where you wake up and you know you waking up each and every day, but I am not, I would say, accepting, appreciating, and loving me as I should, as a woman, as a beautiful woman, okay? As a strong woman. We all are strong. We all are stronger than we think, okay? Even though some days we have our weak days, we're stronger than we think. That's why there are so many things laid upon a woman, because we are strong. But somehow, so many of us are so broken. So broken that we have to pour in ourselves to build ourselves and fill ourselves up where we need to be. And then it'll leave you stuck with the question of what has you feeling that way? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just want to understand, because like I say, like I want to be relatable. I want to be able to understand, like, what is it that you feel? What is it that you recognize that this is just, I have no love for me? Because I say, like, people that's dealing with like mental health and mental illness and certain things, and just beat themselves up, or overthink, or doubting themselves, always thinking of bad. I can kind of push myself only in half of those shoes, because I know what overthinking is like. I know what always thinking of bad is like. I know what doubting myself is like. I know what beating myself up is like. I know what that is like, okay? But so much of that has changed to I don't have that no more, but I can still relate. You understand? Now, when it comes to y'all that's saying y'all are trying to pour more into yourself, to just be a better y'all, to just fill yourself up where you need to be, I want to understand y'all. I do. I want to know, is it something that you went through? Or is it just something that you're going through? Went through or going through? That's what I want to know. And also, not loving yourself or trying to love yourself or pour more into yourself. What is the feeling? What are you feeling like? Is those days that you wake up, is they just kind of numb? They just kind of dull? You understand? I never see the beauty, okay? I never see the beauty within, and I never see the beauty without. Remember, I talked about that before, okay? In order to have the beauty without, we have to show the beauty that's within. But that's the same thing as, I would say, love. If I'm trying to find the love that I have for myself, how can I show on the outside that I truly love myself and I appreciate myself for who I am, what I stand for, and what I give, and everything about me? I would say the ones that are supposed to be strong are sometimes the weakest ones. And I would say women, us, we're so weak sometimes. And the reason is why. Is it because there is so much pressure on us? So much pressure on us just to be who we are? So much pressure on us just to get up and do what we need to do? Get up and walk in our own skin. You understand? Or is it so much pressure on us because me growing up, or what I dealt with, or it's my past that continues to haunt me, and I have not fully healed from that, or I don't even know how to start healing from that. But I know that I am pouring into myself. So with pouring into myself, am I really working on healing? I mean, and then that goes back to the question of, how do you identify healing? Sometimes it's healing just, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to let it go. It's healing is I'm going to face it and address it, but try to shift it in order to do different and get different and feel different. Healing, I'm going to continue to work on me no matter what. No matter how hard it takes, this is what I'm going to do because I actually want to heal wherever I am broken. I actually want to be able to glue it back together in order for it to identify itself as a whole. You understand? And not two halves because it was somewhere broken. But now I'm trying to mend it back together to allow it to be whole again. But how much effort do you put into that? Do we just put the effort in with the words that we speak? Or we put the effort in as, I'm really going to get in here and I'm going to really get all my tools that I need in order for me to heal myself? I have an open wound, okay? I have an open wound. This open wound needs stitches in order to heal itself. It cannot just be open, but I walk around and say that I'm healing, when in reality, you're still walking around with an open wound. An open wound that is open to whatever else out here that is going to fall into that wound. Because I don't want to stop and press pause for a minute and take the time out to take care of this wound. Take time to stitch it. You understand? Stitch by stitch by stitch by stitch in order to have it put back together and heal as it should. And that's where I would say a lot of us that want to heal from whatever we're going through, whatever our past has laid upon us to be as an adult, or whatever situation we're going through right now. Are we just speaking it? We can all speak good words, but are we really putting the effort in to say, that's where I would say, I need to heal. I need to do whatever I need to do because I need to heal. It's time for healing. No longer am I going to be broken. No longer am I going to walk around and just feel invisible, or walk around and not feel appreciated, or walk around and not love myself for all the different reasons. Write it down. I would say write it down. Write it down, all the reasons that make it hard for you to love you. Love you each and every day. And that's where I say it's a part of healing. Because whatever I'm feeling, I'm putting it on paper in order to read it. Now, if I see what I'm writing and can read, no, if I see what I'm writing, which seeing what I'm feeling, and I'm reading what I'm feeling, maybe it can help me. Help me on the way to healing in the right way. Because some of us can start trying to heal, but somewhere in there, we don't have time to put any more stitches, you know? I think as women, we have to be strong and also not to let no one else make us feel less than. Even if being in a relationship, people that's around you, then that goes to say, where's your power? Are you powerful or are you powerless? Are you strong or are you weak? Or are you weak? But are you weak? Weak enough in order to find my strength. You understand? So it's okay to be weak because I'm only weak because I'm trying to find my strength. But if are we just laying weak to allow ourselves to stay weak? I want y'all to just say, I love me and I love everything. I love me and I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give every day. I love me. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. I would say that in order to revitalize, bring yourself back to life. I love me. I love everything about me, and I love everything that I give. And then that's where I would say that's an affirmation. So some of y'all that's saying you working on or you pouring more into yourself each day to love yourself even more and even better. I love me. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. Continue to say that. Continue to say that. The more you speak it, the more you will see it, the more you will feel it. I love me. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. Okay? I love me. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. So what is it? Are you going to say it? Are you going to face it? Okay? Face it to kick it out. Face it to start your way to healing. I love me. I love everything about me and I love everything that I give. The more you speak it, the more powerful it gets. You understand? I love me and I love everything about me and everything that I give. Do you understand? Everything is a process, but it's also how do you go about the process? Is we just speaking it or are we really walking on it in order to change it and make a difference? And stop trying to distract ourselves with different things, thinking it's helping us heal when in reality it's not. I love myself. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. You see, the more that I say that, the powerful it gets. You understand? The first time I said it, I was just like, I had to think first what I want to say. I love me. I love everything about me, and I love everything that I give. I love me. You understand? I love everything about me, and I love everything that I give. And that's where you get your mirror and you face it and you talk to it. Because no longer would I walk around as being who I am and who I identify myself as and not love me. Why should I feel smaller than I really am? Okay? Why should I feel caved in when I'm not? I love me. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. And with that, everything that I give, that is just who I am. And I love her. I love me. I love HerSheMe. You understand? But say your name. I love whatever your name is. I love everything about me. And I love everything that I give. And as of today, no longer will I walk around feeling less than or less love by my less love, I'm finna say by myself, from myself than I should. That's all I got to give. And I was gonna say thoughts, but I guess thoughts working there together. Really ask yourself, are you working on healing? Or is you just saying that you're healed and you're not? It's a process. It takes time. It's just the more you pour, but how are you pouring? Are you pouring lightly? Or are you pouring with force? Because I need to fill myself back up right now, not later. I can't wait. You understand? Anyways, y'all, continue to have a good and great, blessed rest of your day, rest of your night, okay? And I say, before you go to bed and when you wake up, I love HerSheMe, okay? I love everything about me, and I love what I give. No more do I feel less than. No more do I not pour into myself. No more do I not love myself. Speak it into you until you see different. We are beautiful. We are amazing. Okay? You can't have nobody else out here caring more about you than you actually care and want to pour into yourself. You got to pour into yourself with full force. Okay? To fill yourself back up. It's HerSheMe. It's me. And you. And us.